Hello, everybody. As you guys are coming on, say hi in the comment section. Happy Saturday. I hope we're all enjoying this evening. Just waiting for a few people to hop on, and I hope you guys are ready to do a butterfly challenge. Um, so I've been doing some quotes and affirmations about being an artist and how to just jump on in. I started a brand new YouTube video if you have not seen. So I hope you guys will be able to catch that out. Um, I comment below for the link for my YouTube channel, and I will be more than happy to give it. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment in this comment section. I'm trying to monitor them here and on my computer that I have going on here as well. And I will be answering everything that I can. Um, so with this challenge, I just want you guys to do some quick and easy steps just to hop into painting and not to be afraid of painting. It's very simple. Just grab any size canvas, any color paints that you like. I'm using DecoArt. I mostly work with DecoArt when it comes to doing paint parties. So these are the three main colors, and then I'm also going to be using black. So this is Royal Fuchsia, this one is Purple Pizzazz, and this one is Aqua Sky. You can use any other colors that you like. These are going to be mostly for the background. And then in black motif, we're going to be doing the butterfly, and then I'll be showing you guys how to add designs to it, just to be quick and simple, all right? As you guys are coming in, say hi. If you're watching the replay, say hashtag replay. If you guys have any questions throughout the video, don't be afraid to ask in the comment section. Okay, so I have a big canvas today. You don't have to go as big as I am going. This is a 16 by 20. I have my paint palette, which is right here, a cup of water, and we'll most likely will be using just the big paintbrush. So I have a 1-inch flat head, a 6-inch round, and a liner brush here, paper towels, and that's about it. You can get all the supplies at Michael's or on Amazon or Blick, wherever you guys prefer to shop. And I hope you guys enjoy this mini tutorial. If you want the link to get traces, so I'm not tracing the butterfly onto this today with a tracer, but if you want a tracer, just comment below tracer, and I will send you guys the link after the video as we do the tutorial together. So you guys can get your tracer and work on this and replay this video at home. I plan on uploading this video anyway for anybody who had signed up for this challenge and was not able to make it live. Okay, so let me just adjust my camera. So, okay, I'm just adjusting my camera for you guys to see. So hopefully you guys can see that. All right, so with a big brush, and even if you want to go even bigger, you can even take a bigger brush. So since this is a big canvas, I think I might go with the big brush. So I'm just going to dip it into the light blue. Now, this canvas was pre-traced with a Christmas on it already, but since I'm doing just a solid background, I am kind of like just going over it since I did not use this canvas. So if you do trace something onto your canvas, a great way to get rid of the design is using Mr. Clean's Magic Erasers. So I'm just gonna go dip it in my paint. I'm gonna add a little bit of water to my brush, and now the water will help guide the paint a little bit easier and loosen it up so you guys can just glide it on. Don't forget to get your sides, but you can do that in the end as well, which I will probably doing. So what I'm going to be doing is showing you guys how to make something quick and easy, which anybody can do, which is a simple butterfly. And then you guys can design them how you like. If you have glitter paint, use your glitter paint. If you have gold paint, use your gold, silver, okay? And don't be afraid just to go for it. That's the whole point of this challenge, is just to go for it. I'm gonna pick up just a little bit more blue. Then I'm gonna pick up some of the fuchsia red. I'm not even washing my brush. Just gonna go right into it. If you wanted your layers to dry, you can wait for each layer to dry before you go on to the next color. I'm just kind of like making it all blend in together. Then I'm going to go into my purple pizzazz, into the next layer. Again, taking a little bit of water to help make that flow easier until I have this whole canvas covered. So with my YouTube channel, I am hoping that you guys will hop on. I will be teaching you guys some art skills, not just painting. I plan on doing lessons like how I would normally do in my art classroom. If you don't know what I do for a living, I am a art teacher. I've been teaching for 12 years in New York City. I'm just rinsing off this brush. I've been teaching for 12 years in New York City, and I figured it's been quite some time that I should probably upload some of my videos of what I teach in class, because everybody always says when I show them what my kids have done, oh, I wish I can do that. So I figured what would be great, just going back with the pink, it's over blended. What would be great is if I took what I teach my kids and taught it to you guys. And I will also have some other painting lessons. So we're going to be not only using acrylic paint on that channel, but I'll be showing you guys also how to use color pencils, markers, graphite pencils. What else do I teach my kids? I teach them oil pastels. So right now I just did a color theory video, which is up on my YouTube channel at the moment, with acrylic painting. So it's not with these type of paints, but it's with the Liquitex basic acrylic painting, which you can find at Michael's or Blick. It's a little bit more expensive than, so this is considered craft paint deco art, and the other paint is like more like student grade / professional grade paint. So that's what's great. This is great. It's not really cheaper. It depends on how you look at it. These are just smaller bottles, so you could get like one little bottle for $2 and change. And if you have a discount at Michael's, you always get like 20% off, so it comes out to like $1 and change. Whereas we're just gonna rinse off that brush real fast. I'm just gonna put that brush on the side. So I'm waiting for that to dry. So while we wait for that to dry, so this is we call this craft paint. So this is normally what crafters would use, because it's the difference between the craft of the paint and then the more professional is the thickness of the paint. So this is a little bit more thinner. So this is more water-based, and it goes, when you put it onto a palette, it spreads out a little bit more. This is a little bit more thicker. So when you put it on the palette, it looks like toothpaste, and it doesn't like truly move too much. So if you look, this is the brand I like to use with my students. So I give you guys all that on the YouTube channel. So if you guys want to go check that out, please do. So once we have our canvas all painting, it's still soaking wet. So you're going to have to wait for it to dry a little bit. So this is still wet. Another thing is I am going to be I have plenty of sample of stuff that I have made that I'm looking to get rid of. So I am going to be finishing them off all summer. So like I have something like this, for example, right? So this is finished on the front. So I'm gonna like add the more finishing touches like a varnish and finishing the sides of these, and I'm gonna be selling these. So I created a Whatnot store, and I'm also gonna be putting them up in my regular Square store in case they don't sell on Whatnot. And I'm gonna be auctioning them off on Whatnot as well. So then I have canvases that are like this that are completely unfinished, which these are ones that I start for paint parties and then I never finish them because I just walk everybody through step by step and I just never finish a full painting by myself. So those I'll probably just so over and do other painting tutorials with you guys with. So like this one too, like I have a bunch of these that I have done, which I'm looking to sell. These are mostly all the summer ones. And then I started doing hat burning. So hold on, let me just grab that. So I'm learning how to do hat burning. So if you can see, all right. So I'm giving a workshop to this in the summer. But if you want a workshop, I can more than happy to do this with you guys. Just contact me if you live in the Long Island area, and we can set up a paint party to do hat burning. I'm also going to be making my own to sell. I'm going to get all the stuff to decorate them as well. So that's also going to be some fun. I also have some wood designs that I got to photograph, like door hangers. So if you want a custom door hanger, feel free to message me as well. And we'll be able to set that up, and I'll send you some designs that I can do for you. All right. So once you guys, so this is still wet, but I don't think it's as wet as it was. So I'm just going to add some black now to my canvas. And again, if you have any questions, you want to say hi, comment below. If you're missing the live and you're on a replay, just write hashtag replay. You can still ask questions during the replay, and I'll be more than happy to get back to you when I see the comment, and I'll get back to you guys on that. If you guys have any questions about paint parties, where I teach and how I teach, you guys can message me as well. So I'm just taking my 1-inch flat brush. I'm adding a little bit of black on it. I'm going towards the middle of my canvas. It's still wet. Okay. And I'm just going to go straight down. Just make a line. Just like that. Okay. Now you're going to notice that when we're going to do something, we're going to do it on one side, and then we're going to do it on the opposite side. So I'm doing this free-handed. So if you want the tracer, feel free to comment tracer in the comment section. So see how it's still wet a little bit? It went see-through. So you know what I'm going to do to let that dry a little bit more is I'm going to break out my heat gun. So just give me a moment. I just gotta take it out. I should have had it already plugged in. So let me know what you guys are doing, what you guys are up to. If you guys are looking to try new art. So this might take a few moments to dry. You could also use a hair blower if you have a hair blower. You keep doing it, Tina. You don't see any shine because the plastic paint is pretty matte. It dries down matte. Okay, so I kind of got most of it all dry. So I'm just going to take that black paint again. I'm just going to take it and kind of like retrace what I did here. Okay, so again, what I do on one side, I kind of want to do it on the opposite side and try to go the same distance and the same width. And this one is just very simple. This is fun to do if you have kids. Oops, that one did not go in the right direction. That's okay, we'll fix that with our design. Which is why you might want to use the tracer. Okay. So on the inside, I'm going to create a design. So again, whatever I do on one side, I'm doing on the opposite side. Trying to keep it as even as possible. If you want to use different size brushes, go for it. You do not have to use one size brush. Just being a little bold here, using one size brush. I would also love to see your designs. So if you are doing this challenge with me, feel free to drop them onto my Facebook page or message them to me. I would love to see what kind of butterflies you guys actually created. So I'm going to start on this side because I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do with this line here first. I think I'm just going to make it thicker. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. So I'm just like doing these curves on this side. Yeah, see, I didn't make this one big enough on this side. So this side is uneven, but that's okay. This is just practice. We can look at it as practice. That too, people. So you can always look at something as like a practice piece. Don't have to be so crazy like, ooh, it's not perfect. Let's practice. Especially because I did not get it to be even on both sides. And that's my bad. So again, you can do any type of designs you want. Again, you guys can go in with a smaller brush. So like I might want to like fix this area here, fix the head and make the body a little thicker. I want to add in some antennas. I was just going to call them antlers. My bad. Wrong animal. So I'm just going to make these all a little bit thicker. I'm going to paint in some of this area. So you can see what I'm kind of doing here, kind of just painting it in with black. You guys can choose whatever colors you like. I'm doing black, and then I'll probably go in. I will probably like be refixing this at the end of this video. So once you have all your shapes in, you can go back to the other colors that you have used, and once it's all dry. So for example, if I want to go in with the purple and maybe add some dots, I can do some dots. If you don't want to use the tip of the point here, you can use the back of a paintbrush as well to add some dots in, so you can see how I'm adding in some dots with the back of the brush here. And you could go in with any color that you have on your palette. So you could add the pink, you could go into the blue, and just keep adding in dots. You could also go in with a liner brush. Let me wash that. Go in with a liner brush and maybe add some more. You can add some like line details, or get really creative with the line details, the negative space here. Sometimes when you just do like black silhouettes and you work with that, you will see some designs like that as well. You could do something like a Zentangle design as well, or an optical illusion design. Make this look like a disco ball, which is what I'm trying to do right now. So it's all up to you. These are your butterflies. You need to make them look like how you want. Okay. Or you can do a bunch of little circles, are also always fun. So get creative with it. I will probably be redoing this whole tutorial from start to finish again. So I would love to see what you would do. I'll probably restart this whole, like I said, I'm gonna probably restart this whole tutorial from start to finish again and post a new video on my YouTube channel for all those to see. So thank you for joining me. And I hope you guys can check my YouTube channel out. Hope you guys, if you're interested in a paint party with me, feel free to message me. All right. If you feel interested in purchasing any of my old paintings, also please message me. All right, guys. Have a great day, and I will see you guys when I see you. Bye.